It all began with her big reveal, a pregnancy announcement that blindsided me in the worst way. I'm Adrian, 27, and this is the story of how I supported a woman through her darkest days, only to discover she had been building a lie that could have forever changed my life. But I caught it just in time. Her name was Leah, 28. We'd been together for over a year, but I'd known her for 3. I met her at the nonprofit where I volunteered. She had escaped an abusive relationship, physically and emotionally battered. I helped her get medical care, found her a job, secured her a safe place to stay. As she recovered, we fell for each other. She radiated hope. I admired her strength. But I carried a secret. Years before meeting her, I decided not to have children and had a vasectomy. I had told her I didn't want kids, but never that I'd already had the procedure. It never seemed urgent to share. Until now. Just last month, she called, breathless with excitement. I have news. I assumed she got that big promotion she'd been chasing, but she wouldn't tell me over the phone. That evening I prepared a special dinner, planning to finally tell her about the vasectomy. I set the mood, cooked her favorite meal, lit candles. But she was late. 10 p.m., she still wasn't home. I called her phone off. Her boss said she left before lunch feeling unwell. So why wasn't she contacting me? At midnight she walked in, glowing, holding a pregnancy test. 2 bright lines. "We're having a baby," she cried. I froze. That test was biologically impossible. I had been sterilized. Carefully, I asked when and where it had happened. She said she felt lightheaded at work, left early, went to the hospital alone. Didn't call me because she didn't want to worry me. Then she said it was fate, that this was meant to be. I explained I'd had a vasectomy and could not father a child. She paused, then delivered a calm rebuttal. They fail sometimes. There's a chance. She began quoting rare statistics, pushing the miracle angle. But this wasn't hope. It was a lie. She accused me of running from responsibility, shaming me for not trusting her pain. Tried to guilt-trip me. How could you abandon me when I'm pregnant? But I was not missing something. She was. I left that night, crashed at a friend's place. The next morning, she acted like nothing happened. I brushed her off. She shouted at me for being heartless. I responded clearly, "It's over." I was moving out. When I returned later to collect more things, her parents were there, storming me with accusations about family values and obligations. They asked if she'd told them about the procedure. I asked them back, and they stuttered. I told them I'd take responsibility if a paternity test proved the child was mine. They insisted she wouldn't take the test. I packed the rest and left. A week later, I went back. Her apartment was empty, everything gone. I handed the keys back and walked away. Then came the next chapter. I showed up at work and she showed up, her parents and uncle in tow, threatening me with abandonment claims and child support demands. They cornered me in the break room. I stood firm. Calmly, I explained I had had a vasectomy. The uncle, a lawyer, asked, "Is it unreasonable to request a paternity test?" Leah and her family crumbled into sobs and deflections. The uncle eventually said, "This makes no sense," and walked away, refusing to represent them further. Later, he reached out confidentially. I was stunned. He told me Leah had planned it all. She'd reconnected with an ex, someone still entangled in addiction, gotten pregnant, and when he refused responsibility, her family decided to pin it on me. Their reasoning was cold. A stable man would be a better fallback. Her scheme fell apart immediately. Now her ex left her, her reputation ruined. Leah lost support. Friends vanished, job on thin ice, family shamed her. And me? I'm moving on, stronger for it. I didn't lash out on social media. I didn't yell. I simply exposed the truth. Because someone who hides the most important fact about parenthood, whether biological or not, shouldn't be trusted with the child they claim. And when someone plays me like that, I'll always choose truth over loyalty.